What's up guys, Jared here with Standingtallautoreviews, and today I got you guys a video of this 2016 Toyota 4Runner. As you guys know, Toyota, extremely reliable, that's the first thing that comes to mind, but also with the 4Runner, you got off-roading capability, do some crazy fun camping stuff, and it's just a really roomy car overall. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to walk around, show you guys the exterior, interior, discuss it from the perspective of a tall person. And before we get started, if you do enjoy this video, if you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, subscribing, helps us out a lot. We're still a small channel and we're trying to grow, so anything helps us out. But we're gonna go ahead and show off the front end. So coming up front, we'll start with these headlights. I do like the design of the 2018 model. Now, a lot of this carries over to the current model, which there may be some differences, but it's pretty similar to the current model with the headlight. Same with the fog light. You have these fake ventilation spots here. It's kind of like a honeycomb design. Bringing it over, more of that honeycomb design. None of this is fake. This is actually all real. And then we have the Toyota badge with the little like golf ball looking dots in there. And then this one did have a bar added onto it. Personal choice if you want the bar or not. I think it looks pretty nice, but you know, some people may not want that. It's totally up to you. But it was not included on the car, just to mention. And you know, overall, just taking a look at the front end again, it's very aggressive looking. It's not bland at all. And this is the SR5 trim. So, I mean, if you go for like TRD Pro or what is it, the X series, it even looks more aggressive. So, bringing it over, we got these nice wheels with these massive tires. They're off-roading tires, all terrains. And you are running off of 265 70 R17s, so 17-inch rims. The tires are what make it look absolutely massive, and they ride pretty well. I did drive it around, which you will see in the driving portion coming up at the end. And then you have a little mud flap down there too, just wanted to point out. Side mirrors, there's no turn indicator, just a basic side mirror, nothing crazy. It is colored with the car. And then door handle, there's no buttons, just a regular door handle, which most cars don't have. You do have the side step on this one that is added on. And then also up top, I just want to show you guys, so we'll come up, and I know I'm going everywhere. We have the roof rack already on, but this just kind of shows the kind of stuff you can do. So this has a storage rack, along with, for my fly fishing fans, holder for your reels. So that's something you can get. It just kind of shows the capability of the SUV. And then SR5, there's your trim right there. And then we'll go to the back. So the tail lights, it's a very small tail light for this car, but it does look pretty good overall, and you know, kind of bulges out right there, flows over with the side really well. Back bumper, as you can see, just any average back bumper with little black padding right there. You got 4Runner right here, and then you got your Toyota badge, and then you have the rear glass. That's one thing I will say. One, this rear glass does slide down. Two, when I show you the interior, the front glass is actually extremely small. I know it's very random, but you'll see what I'm talking about when we go up front. And then your gas cap's over here, just a regular pull, which I have not seen in a while. Most cars have like push or a button, but this one's a straight pull. And then we're gonna go ahead, hop inside so we can show 6'6" Jared in there. I already adjusted the seat. Here's the key. It's a real key, which is surprising. Most cars don't have these days. And hopping in, this thing's got plenty of room. I mean, you're not gonna have a problem. The steering wheel's down low, but when I lift it up, plenty of leg room, plenty of headroom. So you got 38.6 inches of headroom, and I believe it's 41.5 inches of leg room. If I'm wrong, you'll see down below where I correct it. But I wanna show you guys this interior real quick. This will show what it's like to use one day by day, since this one has been used a lot. So I'm gonna go and show you it now. Let's do it. Okay guys, so we're in the inside of the 2016 4Runner. Real quick, just to show from a first person perspective, if I move the wheel, I have plenty of room here. And for headroom, there you go, with the seat all the way down. But we're gonna go ahead and show off the side. So interestingly enough on this car, all the controls and stuff are on the top. So you have all auto mirrors, or not mirrors, all auto windows. This is where your window controls are. And then you have your lock, unlock, and child lock. There's your mirror controls along with your gauge dimming. Then you got a vent over here on the side. We're gonna bring it over to the door again. I keep bouncing everywhere. You got a nice plush material all right here. And this is the handle. This is how you open and close. And you got a little cubby down here for storage. There we go. And then just show off the steering wheel real quick. You have nice bolstering up here. It's a nice size. It's like a little perforated material there. You got a hard plastic there. Your controls for radios, phone answering, modes, muting, display, all that good stuff. Volume controls are down there. I'm gonna go and start this thing up because it is hot. We are in Georgia, and as you may know, Georgia gets hot. So you just put the key in and it comes to life. There you go. Lights up too. I do like the gauge design. It's got that little nice blue going on to it. And then along with that, you have all your information you need in the middle. It shows your speed, so you can, you know, watch that if you want to watch it instead of watching the actual speedometer. Totally up to you. Bring it to the side. You have a little digital radio up here, and then we have vents. Here's our radio right here, touchscreen. You can kind of flow through if you want. Controls over here, controls over there for the radio. Down here is all your climate controls, so you have your fan speed, your temperature, your zone, and all that good stuff you need. Down here's a bunch of cubbies, a cubby there and a cubby there. Then we have our little 12 volt right there, and then you have USB aux in there. Down here we have our cup holder along with our drive modes for high, low, all that good stuff. And then we just have a shifter, no button. You just press the brake and move it around, along with a manual mode right there, sport mode, if you're trying to go fast in this thing. Then right here, so this is our miraculous button, and you press that down and it will bring the rear glass down, which we will demonstrate right now. And then we have another cup holder right there, along with this weird cubby. Plenty of storage room in here. It's pretty deep. I could show you real quick. This is a bunch of stuff, pretty deep. And then over here, bring it on the side, just some more perforated type material, kind of hard right there. And then we got like a plastic material. Let me turn this down real quick. And then we have our glove box down there. Then the seats. So there is a seat cover, but they are very comfortable seats. They're cloth under here with like a gray color. It's a gray and black two-tone, but it is very nice. And then we'll just bring it up top to kind of show up here. We got traction control, and we have our hill assist, all that, lights, all that good stuff. Nothing crazy, which is one of the reasons that these things are so cool. Some people don't like it because they're saying it's living in the past, but I do kind of like not having all the crazy stuff, kind of like my forte, all the crazy assists and all that. And this thing's just super reliable. I'm going to show you guys the back seat, so let's go ahead, hop back there and check it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show 6'6" Jared in the back. Not typically where a tall guy sits, but it might happen. So going ahead and hopping in, and this seat is back, but if the seat was up and the person in front of you was shorter, you'd be fine back here. I mean, there's good headroom, leg room will be fine. I mean, you can even put your legs out. It's pretty nice back here. Seats are comfortable. I'm gonna move over a little step further. This is the seat color that I was talking about front. You can't see it because our seat cover's up there. This is what it's like. We also have our little net back here. You can kind of stick stuff in there, worth noting. And then move over. You do have vents back here along with 12 volts. So I feel like that's an important feature to point out. But other than that, it's pretty comfortable back here. Fine for kids. I know a lot of families get this car. I mean, overall, it's great back here. Feels nice to be kind of lifted up. If you're like me and you've been in a car for a long time. We're gonna go ahead, show off your back cargo space since that's huge for people buying these. So let's go ahead and show it off. Okay guys, so showing off the back space real quick. I know you can't really see it, but we have a speaker up here and we have a little handle to pull it down. In order to lift it, it's not a power lift gate on this model. You gotta actually press the button to manually lift it. The camera woman found out herself when I did it. Anyways, so in here, and this is a perfect example of getting use out of here. So as you can see, it's set up to where a dog can sit back here, and it has a little rubber mat down there. But also you can put a ton of groceries, tons of storage and stuff. Over here we have our 120 volt plug. It's an actual plug. And we also have the 12 volt plug-in right over there. And then we have a bunch of little storage space right over here. and then just showing it off again. The seats will go down, so you can push those down if you need to. And then over here, just more little storage spots. And coming back, this thing will go out. I'm not going to demonstrate it right now just because I don't really want to mess with the setup, but this thing will slide out if you want it to. Helps with grocery loading, all that good stuff. But plenty of usability back here. Again, these things are just extremely practical, and they're great all around cars. They're reliable, last forever. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the engine, and then after I show you guys the engine, we're gonna go ahead and do a little ride along. So let's go check it out real quick. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some of the engine specs for the 2016 4Runner. You have a DOHC 4-liter 6-cylinder engine making 270 horsepower at 5,600 RPMs, 278 pound-feet of torque at 4,400 RPMs. This is a 5-speed automatic transmission, and you can get this in rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. For gasoline, you're going to run regular gasoline. Rear-wheel drive, you're getting 17 city, 22 highway, 19 combined. All-wheel drive, you're getting 17 city, 21 highway, and 18 combined. So you take a 1 mpg hit on all-wheel drive. And this is all a 23-gallon tank. For the max towing capacity, it's 5,000 pounds, regardless of which one you get. And for payload, it changes a bit. So all-wheel drive is 1,625 pounds, and rear-wheel drive is 1,700 pounds. Overall, extremely reliable and a great vehicle. Let's go ahead though and take it for a drive. Alright guys, so we're driving the 4Runner finally. This is my first time driving it, so I'm going to give you guys some impressions. Real quick, there's our twin right there, same exact car. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so first thing I noticed, and this is just because I drive a small car, I drive the Kia Forte. It's definitely something you gotta get used to again. I used to drive the Chrysler Aspen, big SUV. Then you go down these small cars, and when you get back into an SUV, it's really strange. It's not the car's fault, it's just me. I gotta get used to it. But I will say this thing drives really good. It will catch you off guard. Right now we're going 73, and it does not feel like we're going 73. I feel like we're going like 40. So that's something that you gotta watch out for. But if you drive these, you're used to it. But through the way it feels really good. It's very firm. It's not shaky or anything weird like that. It's good with the wind too. It doesn't throw you around like some cars can. And it's really quiet too. It's really quiet in here, and it rides smooth like I've said. The turning radius, I did have to do a kind of sharp turn. You'll have to get used to that. It's a little different than a car though. That, again, back to the whole car thing. But I mean, overall, I do like the way it drives. I fit well, as you can see, which this is why these are perfect. And I mean, with how reliable these things are, I mean, that's another thing too. It has decent power because I haven't even gone over 3,000 RPMs yet, and I'm always hitting the speed. Whereas in my car, yeah, it's a 4-cylinder, but I'm having to like sometimes give it a good bit of power in order to get anywhere. Get over for this cop up here. Don't want to be too close. But yeah, no, I genuinely enjoy this thing. The brakes, there, you got to squeeze down a little bit to get them going, at least from what I've noticed. It's not just like a tap and stop type of deal. Which then again, has to do with the SUV. And this is the first 4Runner I've ever driven, so I can't compare it to the other ones. But I can say this one's very nice, and honestly, I would love to have one myself. That's a nice Mustang one. Sorry, I keep getting distracted of all these cars that keep passing me. But yeah, this mostly I've done highway driving. I've done a little bit of non-highway driving, and it's great there too. The air works great. Stereo system in this thing's great. I can't play music because YouTube loves to copyright claim me. It's happened like 3 times already. But overall, if you're looking to get one of these, I would say go for it. Like I said, they drive great. It's very comfortable. It's quiet. And they're just extremely reliable. I can't talk, I'm mixing my words up. But that's gonna do it for the driving portion. Let's go. Alright, that's gonna do it from us today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're in the market for a 4Runner, whether it's 2016 or a different model, comment down below. Let me know if you get it, what you're thinking. If you do have one, let me know your thoughts on it. Any questions, comments, concerns, any of that good stuff. Follow us on social media, Standing Tall Auto Reviews, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, mostly Instagram, but we have the other ones too. And more videos to come. We have a couple videos lined up. We're trying to get 2022 the growth year of the channel, the biggest growth year. So again, if you did enjoy this video, subscribing and liking and sharing helps us out a lot. And you know, if you have any video requests, put them down below. And until the next video, I'll see you guys. Peace out.